Welcome back to the Living with Big Mama YouTube channel. Loaded up in the driveway as you see here. As we walk backwards, we got the airless in the truck. We're loaded up with the cart. So look, there might be a little news. We might have a little help coming down at the camp. Saved a few pennies, been given a few pennies, and look, we're normal people. School started again. My next class for me pursuing my degree is fixing to begin. My automotive classes that I teach are fixing to begin for another cohort for another straight year. Did a lot of work with Toyota in, before this semester. So been in the middle of that. If y'all want to see that, I'll film some of that as well. Let us know in the comments. Also, we got deer season coming up. We've got food plots to tend to. Father-in-law's already been up there and bush hogged a little bit, but we got to get the food plots put in. We got to get everything set up for that, get the corn feeders, cameras, all that stuff out. So getting a little help at the camp, we'll spend a few pennies. We're just normal people. I'm so glad you're here. Stay tuned. Come along with us. Got the airless here. We're fixing to get the paint and see if we can get it primed. Pop this up. I didn't really want you to come out. That's going to be a problem. That's absolutely going to be a problem. Have to run it without a filter, but it's going to be in this 5-gallon bucket, so it shouldn't be an issue. Already. Here we go. Probably have to shake it at first. Let's see what the instructions say. Break open slot and pull strip off to open it completely. I guess if we opened it completely, we could put the screen on it, huh? Good thinking. Thank you for thinking of that. But let's see if we need to shake it first before we pop this off. Now, 1 gallon is supposed to cover 320 square foot. We are covering just where the room is going to be for the roof. We'll get the rest later. Do not apply in high wind. Dry, check. Don't eat it. It's bad. Mix thoroughly before using. Pour estimated amount into a clean container. Boy, if I would just go and get one of her beloved buckets she picked up last time, oh, she'd be mad. Probably just going to shake it in here and mix it. We'll mix it with a stick once I pull the top off of it after shaking it, and we'll save that pain. We're putting stuff up there to treat the rust and continuing on with our life. All right, made it to the hotel for tonight. Just tier 4, we're gonna crash in here. It's always clean, it's never terrible. The pillows, terrible. Bring your own pillow, for sure. We're done for today. We got it painted. It's a pretty clear paint, so I don't know if you can see it, but it definitely stuck in my hair. So tomorrow, start the material. See you then. Good morning. On the way to the camp, we're going to drop off 2 doors, go start getting material. Got to get it across there. It's a pretty morning. All right, so here we are. Yesterday was a whirlwind. I apologize, y'all, but we got a lot of material over here. 70 sheets of plywood, over 110 2x6s. And the crew just showed up. So we got some help. They're at the road. I'm fixing to bring the little cart across there. Gonna get their stuff over here, get them started. I'll film what they begin to do, and I am gonna work on the boathouse. Stay tuned. I know it's been sporadic, I apologize. Stay tuned. Stacking everything, getting the tools out, getting ready, just getting everything across there. legitimate setup. These guys know what they're doing. They work on the island. I actually got a hold of them through my buddy from Cypher Football League days. So just trying to help them get their stuff over there and get started. All right, as you can see, my guys got the walls laid out. They are doing exactly what they do. Boy, it's good to have good help. So in here is going to be the bathroom, plenty big enough. Here is going to be the bunk room. This is Mr. Oscar. He is the man. 2 doors, marked off, one here, one here. They're setting up for the blocking that's going to be underneath. It's going to run that joist span in between those 2 boards right there for that interior wall. All right, so they're getting started in there. I'm going to let them get started. I'm not going to get in their way. I'll get y'all some better shots, I promise. It's just me here again. Forgive me, my wife is doing what wives do, tending the kids. I don't mean that derogatory. Her job is harder than mine right now. Okay, this is what I'm going to be doing. This side of the boathouse, this side of the boathouse is pretty stable. It's not too bad. I'm going to be pulling this off, all that off, and I'm going to work my way over here to fix this. And when I say fix, I mean do what I can do to patch it together so we can just walk right there in order to use it to get to those outside pilings. Whether I have to build this dock or somebody else does. The plan for the dock is pretty simple but complicated because obviously it's in the water. We're gonna come on these 4x4s, the first 3 right here. There's gonna be a 4x12 on this side and the other side. Same thing with these new pilings. All the rest of this is going away. Same thing on these new pilings. There's 4 of them total. The first 3 are going to get 4x12s again on the inside and the outside. Once that's done, we're going to span from this piling to that piling with a 1 foot by 1 foot beam. That's the same size beam that's right there that you see the sea cans sitting on and my porch sitting on. What that's going to give me the ability to do is not have to put pilings in. It costs a fortune to get a tug and a barge down here to drop pilings. At the bottom of this, that rock wall comes and it is a mess. So once we can bridge that, then we'll do our stringers, or our joists, excuse me, and then deck the top of it and it will be ridiculously strong. At the very end, this opening, once we get the dock out to here, that will be where the boat lift is. That's a whole different story. We'll get there, trust me. You gotta reach. Oh yeah. Okay. Nothing like a little sketchiness in a YouTube video, huh? Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay, so it's off of everything. That would be why it came off of that other piling too. Okay, so we got it around there, ratcheted it up. It's coming up out of the water. You see where it was wet there. It is detached there as well. Watch when I ratchet it. See how it's moving up? Yeah, so we need to reattach it to that piling with this one. It's level-ish. Then, just like we stuck 2x6 in the ground. We'll stick another one like this on the end out there. Well, I forgot to turn the camera back on. I apologize, as it's been a little crazier than usual. Got to get better at it. So these two, the one you see all the way on the end, and this one, where's my finger? And this one right here, I drove down into the mud and it's hitting on a rock just to stabilize that end. So now I'm gonna go off this corner here and go down with one in that far corner. That way, when I cut this top off, cut the top loose, I will be able to not worry about the bottom part falling. So all I'm doing is going to drive this in the ground. That way all this here on this far side can stay loose from this piling, because this piling is only attached to the one good piling on the outside of here. I'm going to cut the rest of this away. Now we ought to have a little stability. Guess we're going to find out when we pop that strap, huh? Oh yeah, good enough to walk on, put a little weight on. So as you can see, they continue to make progress. Got everything above the door framed out now, the header. Everything is blocked inside of here. Tied in to this other 4x6. It'll be pretty good for a room. Be plenty big enough to stay in. They're gonna sheathe this side. I'll come back and fill in this, but it's locked, this inner wall and the front and all the way at the back. It's locked it in to these pilings on the inside. Threw this one together too. Frame this front one. Only about 3 months worth of work for me. It's amazing what happens when you get help. All right, camera's almost dead, but I didn't want you to miss this. I've got a whole lot of footage of what they're doing in there, don't worry, and I'll walk you through it before we quit for today. But I have been working on taking this apart, and I didn't want you to miss this because it's fixing to get a little western. I'm fixing to push that last beam right there off the end of here, and we got it lassoed over there so we can still grab it. I need to take this apart. Here's a better view of it. I need to take this apart because we need to get to these pilings to build the new dock. So I've shored this side up, moved everything out the way, cut all this. That board is what I'm going to use to push it, and I'm going to scoot it to that edge, and then you'll pick me up with me pushing it off of there. There we go. Like that. On to your butts. But my lasso didn't hold. One down, 3 to go. All right, day one walkthrough. This is what happens when you have 4 people who do this for a living and they have their system down. This guy frames houses, that's what he does. Him and his crew both. So you can see everything framed. the bathroom, obviously. That's the room. Had to do it a little bit different than I thought we were gonna do it here. We sandwiched a 4x6 and then put another 2x8 on here because of the length that we needed to have this fall out to that outside edge. So the plywood is gonna go on top of there. As you see, it's gonna be tight to nail it. They framed this outside wall as well. This will be where the kitchen is. Across here, going from there all the way across. Sink and countertops and all that kind of good stuff. Probably a refrigerator right here. Big bar top starting here, going all the way to the end to sit. Chairs, couch, whatever. So tomorrow they'll finish the framing on out. They will start sheathing this wall, putting the doors in, and putting the roof on. Both the panels will still meet in the middle. I'll show you when we get there. Morning again, it's the next day. Fixing to be back at it. It is about 6:30. I am going to get back on the Boathouse. I'm sure they'll be here shortly for the room. Let's get it. All right, so here's the plan. I'm about 70% confident that they're gonna build the dock after they're done with this room. So I need to get as far as I can to get this apart. Now the problem is I didn't bring an extra ladder and they're using all the ladders for what they're doing in there with the plywood. So I am gonna have to precariously climb up here. I'm gonna brace this back to the dock, to that piling so it holds itself. Climb up here, and I have to get this boat lift loose. There are 2 bolts that you can see there, the carriage bolts in that V, and there's another one right there. You can see the other end of them. There's 2 of them. So that has to come loose, and I need to take these loose. These are the first 2 bolts we're gonna take loose. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. May end up having to break out the Sawzall, or they may come loose. Don't tell my wife. Bolt you can have. Well, you're right. She said buckets can be valuable, huh? All right. Got all that loose. Now let's go ahead and put our cross pieces in. All right, let's loosen this. Got the first one in. You see it spanning across there. That way when it falls, it has a little slope to go this way. I'm gonna do one more to catch the front. All right, now we got our second one set in place. So whenever I take bolts loose and this top drops, it'll drop on this one, that one will drop on that one. We can move it that direction and then figure out how to get it out of here after that. We got to get to them. Boy, these seagulls. think I'm gonna have to get a ratchet strap and go around that pipe and take some of the weight off of it to get it to move. Get this other nut first. Oh, of course you're turning. Of course you're turning. Oh yeah, okay. And he used carriage head bolts. He couldn't use regular bolts because that's probably what he had sitting around. Papa, Kara's grandfather, when he built this, Big Mama, was very resourceful. And anything around is what he used. So let's see if I can vice grip this side. Oh yeah, there we go, beautiful. You can tell that it's cut because of how it is. One left to go. Reaching it, challenging. Doable? Maybe. Doable without falling in the water? 73% chance that I will. Here we go. I have found that the Sawzall metal blades don't like cutting wood because they're for metal. So this is a wood blade that's on it, and we're gonna make a notch so the metal blade can get to the bolt. And we're gonna hope we don't fall off of this. That'd be okay. Remember, this is a what I'm doing. Don't do it. Make this a path to the bolt. Switch blades. Get situated to do that. Oh, falling off the top of here. Here's the other blade. This is probably I mean, are you not entertained? Come on now. You want to come do it with me? Come on. Oh my lantern, that was hot. The blade, I touched it. Are you kidding me right now? Now, battery, you want to get weak. That's pretty incredible. Guess I should have checked that before I crawled my butt up here, huh? All right, be back with you in a minute. All right, back, and it didn't fall on my head as I left it there with the blade in it. That some of y'all should comment about. It's pretty irresponsible. That's much gooder. Okay, here we go. Shaking my brain. Come on. Well, see the boulon. Cannot tell if it's cutting it or not. Boy, I'm gonna see if I can hit it, pry it, break it, if it's cut at all on it. There's no reason in the world any of this should fall. But it's pretty precarious up here left-handed when I'm right-handed. cut through that other one like butter. May have to just put another blade on it if it wiped it out already. Whew. Come on now. There it is. Worked just like it was supposed to, y'all. There it is. Now, let's back up without falling off of here. That's one down. Got the front to go. Well, that presents a problem. That pipe has rusted and broken in half, which means whenever that falls and hits this beam, that is just gonna swing under and go in the water. So what we're gonna do is underneath this wheel here, we're gonna go through one of those holes with a ratchet strap, and we're gonna strap it to this. That way when it falls, it still will hang on this. Well, I can shimmy everything that way afterwards. Also on this one, we're gonna come with a different saw if I can get up there and cut those two heads off and then pry this outside plate away. Stay tuned. Well, overshot material quite a bit. That's really gonna suck tomorrow to get that back on the trailer to go back to the lumber yard. Luckily, they said they would take it back. Here it is. They're done with this job. I think we've even agreed on a price for the dock, so we can get this a lot further than I'll get it. That way, I can spend time with my children and fish instead of work. All blocked up, roof panels on. Even blocked when they had to offset it here. This is the bathroom, sheathed. I have the doors to hang. Wasn't sure if we were gonna do a closet here or not, or else there'd be a piece of plywood there. This is the room, all sheathed, hurricane hangers done. The doors are behind this piece of plywood here. So we have made tremendous progress. In the room, the bunk room, they also screwed straight to the rafters, straight to the 1x1, which are bolted to the pilings, and then blocked it. It's gonna be pretty good, I think. It's gonna take a little bit. There are little things like this that I would have done myself. The plywood, the wood, just a little high. So when we spray foam insulate this, all that will be taken care of. Obviously, hurricane hangers, I'm gonna come back and put the bottom RSP plates that you see right there, all on the inside of these. We are also going to put FEMA insulated flood drains, knockoff FEMA insulated flood drains. If water does get in here, it'll be able to get out. This obviously is a screened in area. They finished this wall as well. The kitchen, I think my wife wants here. And I got all of the beams off the boathouse. I am gonna be here tomorrow working again, so I will film some more. Good morning, y'all. Day 3. I'm out of breath already. Fixed 2 places on the walk. Got to get on the material to get it back to Dufresne's. They close half a day today. My cousin's on the way. Then we'll get to cutting on the boathouse. And we've come to an agreement with the same people that just finished the room to also build the dock. So a lot of stuff's got to happen. It's going to be a whirlwind. They're going to start on it Tuesday, which puts me in a busy mode for a couple days. And I have to go back to work. So we'll see how we handle this. God's been gracious and merciful. I'm going to pray that he continues to be. Stay tuned. Let's get a camp, they said. It'll be fun. I like fishing. Yay, fishing.
Okay, y'all, this video is about to end, and I've been editing this, trying to get the best way to show y'all what's been going on. It's honestly been a whirlwind because Josh started back teaching his college courses. He's actually taking college courses, so school's in full force. Our 2 kids just started back to school, so I wasn't able to go down there and film. I feel like, you know, you always question yourself when you're editing, and like I felt like I should have been there to video, but I couldn't. So we're just making the best we can. I know it's probably like hodgepodge together, but Josh was down at the camp a series of days, and this is all that we got, and I tried to sequence it together so y'all can understand. I'm ending this video. It is a continuation though, because Josh's cousin Jordan is about to show up and they are going to finish the whole demolition of the dock boathouse. We've got to get it ready because the crew has agreed. Praise the Lord. We have been trying to find help for 4 months. They are going to build our new dock, y'all, and it is massive. I cannot wait for y'all to see. All right, so there's gonna be some videos, okay? It's gonna be all put together again because we cannot be there. Josh is only gonna be able to be there a couple of days. Josh's dad is gonna be down there. He is gonna try to video some stuff for me, but again, it's just the season we're in, and this is when the contractors could do it, so we're going for it. But we wanted to take y'all along so y'all could see the dock being built as well. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. If you haven't watched our video before this one, it kind of tells you some stuff about this video. All of our videos are typically going to be in sequence. This is our life building our camp in a Louisiana marsh, and we do adventures along the way. So all of our videos kind of sequence together. So if you haven't watched that one, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Go ahead and watch it. And then here's one of our really cool shrimping videos that we did a couple months back. I hope y'all enjoy and can't wait for the next one. Bye, y'all.